Welcome again, and in this video we're going to learn about relative and absolute references. So Excel has an interesting way in which you can be able to do repetitive actions in a simplified manner. In the previous video we learned how to use our formula to get the summation for the total. Okay, so to actually do it for the rest of the expenses like water and internet, we will have to come here again, do equal. We said all formulas start with an equal sign, then we do B9 plus this plus this plus this, then click on enter. The 7,379.13. okay, but if I delete this, I can just drag this, go select this cell which had the formula and click on the corner and pull it down. Okay, that's it. It gives us the same amount for summation for both water and internet separately. This is what is called relative reference, because here it was referencing to all cells from B8 to E8. Excel is intelligent enough to know that we've moved from row number 8 to row number 9, and it carries it through. So here it's B9 to E9, which is basically from here to here. In the electricity row, it was just here to here. Excel is intelligent to know you're referencing to this and you're also referencing to this. Now that's relative reference. Absolute reference, let's take an example. I'm going to take this. The way to put absolute reference, and I have no need to define it before you actually see it in effect, is to put absolute means it's exactly that value and it's not going to change. That's what absolute means. To do absolute referencing for cell references, you click in the formula bar next to it, or since we are now on the journey of becoming experts, I'm going to delete this and let's do it from afresh. So let's say I'm going to do B8, then I need to press F4 in the MacBook. Press the function key and press F4. See, it adds the $sign next to both the column and the row. We're going to learn about how to do absolute referencing only for the cell and only for the column, but for this tutorial I'm going to teach you for both. Okay, if you press F4, it's going to lock or do absolute reference for both the column and the row. Then I'm going to do plus, then this one, then I'm going to press F4 again, then plus this, then F4, then lastly this plus this, then F4 again, then press on enter. It's going to give you the same answer, right? But watch this. Once I drag it down, same answer throughout. It's not like previously when we did it with relative referencing, because Excel understands this type of language where it says on these cells just give the same summation for these items only, because that's what is referenced here. Okay, so that's the difference between absolute referencing. For absolute reference, it's not going to drag. Once you want to drag the formula, it's not going to change from this reference cell to another. Now you might be wondering where you're going to use this, but take an example of maybe you want your totals in a different currency, like let's say dollar. So you can put your dollar rate here, and maybe you're dividing all these amounts by the dollar rate. Okay, so you can take this, then make the cell reference for the dollar rate to be absolute, and it won't change from there, because if you don't make it absolute, it will continue going down counting and it will give you a reference error. Okay, so that's it. I hope you've understood the difference between absolute and relative referencing. In case you have any question, put it down on the comments, and see you in the next tutorial where we are going to learn about copy and paste data in Excel. See you then. Bye bye.